Well, hello there, and thanks for coming back for part 2 of our Halloween Transformers show. No. In this episode, we're going to finish up the great illusion of our two-way picture and mount it down to a backboard. So stick with us, it's going to be a great episode. Here's my original drawing, and this is what he's going to transform into. So, the moment of truth here. I hope this doesn't hurt too much. We're going to take both of our sheets of paper, and we're going to fold them in half. That's right. The wide direction. Put a good crease. Put a good crease down, just like that. Fold those sheets. Yeah. And then keep them stacked together. Fold them again in half. Try to hit that crease pretty good. Nice sharp crease there. Alright, and one last time. Like that. Alright. So, opening these up now. Kind of turn them upside down so I'm not too distracted. If you cut it while it's on the white side, it's a little bit easier to do, and you can just go ahead and cut both papers at the same time. Cut along the fold lines. Try to hold it kind of straight. And here we go. Got my big scissors back again. Okay. Stay on that line. Okay. And I've seen some of the other Agamograph videos on YouTube where they measure, and this way seems to work really well because number one, you don't have to measure, and number two, you get really even pieces because you folded your paper. So once again, we've dodged the whole measuring thing. Alright, there we go. Alright, so watch now as I put these two pieces back together again in super speed. It's kind of fun, like a puzzle. Okay, pretty good. I'm all in order. Now I'm ready for the next step. So I'm going to move these out of the way for a minute. Okay, like that. Get them off camera here. This is where we need our two pieces of construction paper. Let me zoom out here a bit. These are the two pieces that we talked about at the beginning, the two 9x12 sheets. And I'm just going to take some Elmer's glue and glue them end to end. Like that. Okay, and overlap them a bit. I'll have plenty of length here, so I'm not worried about overlapping too much. Alright. Get that a little straighter. Okay, now comes the fun part. So, at this point, I'm going to assemble my transformer drawing. So the only thing we have to worry about here is getting everything in order properly. See if I can let you see this a little bit better if I scoot this down here. So I have my two pictures laid out for me in the proper order that I want to put together. Get you a little bit better view there. Okay. Okay, pretty good. Alright, so they're in the proper order. So all I have to do is pick one of the pictures to start with. And since I did this one first, I'm going to take this piece right here and I'm going to put glue on the back. Okay. And this is going to be my starter piece. So I'm going to stick this down here. Alright, like that. You know, I think I'll give you a little bit better view yet. Here, let's get up a little higher here. Okay, that's more like it. Focus in. Alright, very good. So, yeah. So the first piece, I'm going to have this little extra rim on top, and that's good because that we can kind of make some adjustments. So, first piece of this drawing. Okay, now I'm going to take the first piece on the left of the other drawing. Stick it right next to the first piece of the first drawing. Alright, so what do I grab next? The second piece of the first drawing. Stick that down. I'm trying to stay straight here. Nobody's perfect. Okay, so what comes next? You know, the second piece of the second drawing. And we're going to continue doing that, trading back and forth. You can already see what's happening here. Third piece of the first drawing. And lay that one down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead of you. Now that you know what we're doing, get the scissors out of the way, let's go ahead and put the whole thing together. Okay, we are all glued down, and I'm just going to give that a second to dry. Okay, so it looks like things are dried up for us. Time to get the scissors again, and we're going to do a little bit of trimming. I'm going to trim my paper to size. A lot of this I won't need here. I'm going to come across the bottom here and just take a little sliver across the bottom just to even things up, make it look nice and straight across the bottom here. Correct any mistakes I've made there. Cutting a little rim off of that. Okay, good. And let's flip it around this way and trim the top off, and we'll cut off anything that looks like it's kind of out of whack there, or do any straightening up that we need to do there. Great. Okay. I love this part. It really starts to come into its own at this point here. Let's start off with the folding, and I've found that the best way to begin is to fold the first one down instead of folding it up. Fold the first one down. So I'm just going to put it right in front of me here, and let's get a little tighter view on that. Okay, so I'm going to fold that down, trying to really calculate where that picture changes each time. So I'm going to bend it back this way. Okay. Sometimes I'll flip it over to this side so that I can kind of see where those pictures meet. Okay, good. Flip it over back that way, and I'm trying to hit it as carefully as I can where each picture meets the other. the other. Excuse me. So keep on folding back and forth. I love this part. See, am I doing okay on that one? Yeah, I think so. And almost to the edge. And I think just one more to go. Okay, great. Okay. Taking my piece of poster board that I mentioned at the beginning, now we're going to take our folded up oh, great, our folded up transformer, and we're going to see if we can calculate really how big an area do we need to make it look well, to make it look good and look nice on a backing sheet. So I'm kind of trying to get these folded areas to be uniform, and okay, I think that's going to look pretty nice right where it is. So make a couple of little marks here on my paper where I'm going to cut, and here we go. Hate to do it, but gotta get the ruler. Get the ruler out, and we'll scribe a an edge that we're going to be able to cut on, and then across the bottom, get the big ruler. Let's make a calculation here as well. What do we want to do for a bottom border? That looks pretty good. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut that out. Move that aside. All right. Okay, terrific. So I found out that this method works pretty well. Back to our transformer drawing. I'm just going to gather it up like this, and across the back I'm going to see if I can lay some glue across the folded parts. Get a little closer now for this part, I guess. And I'm going to lay some Elmer's glue across here. Just across, so I hit every one of these pleats at some point. Elmer's glue takes a while to dry, but it's like the strongest stuff there is. Once it grabs a hold of paper, it's really going to give you some holding power there. So, okay, really spreading some glue across the back there. Some of those places will eventually touch the paper. Okay, so we're going to set that down onto our final sheet here, kind of scooch it around and get a pleasing balance. Maybe it's starting to grip right away. And I'm trying to make my pleats up and down equal. You'll have a better effect if you can make them kind of equal. I got a little weak spot here in the middle for some reason. It wants to kind of change on me there. Here I am back, and it's been about a half hour, and my transformer drawing is done. It's so good. Let me show you how it turned out. And I know if you've got yours at home and you're looking at yours, wow, look at that. He's changed into Batman right before our eyes. And there you have it, the Halloween transformer drawing. Wow. Well, I want to leave it here. That was really a great lesson. I had a good time with that with you. Before we go, we've got another couple of drawings that we want to show. And this one is from a young man named James. And James has a real talent here. James says that this is a duck with a cool hairdo, and he's out here listening to a transistor radio out on a nice day. And here's another drawing from a little girl named Chrissy, and this is her airplane flying through the sky, and she's way up in the air. I like the air dock down there. Good job, Chrissy. Okay, well, I hope you'll write me if you like anything or didn't like anything in the video or videos. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Please send me a letter at maxshaneman@gmail.com. Love to hear what you have to say about the channel, or just about any old thing that you'd like to talk about. And I hope you always remember, no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you've got something to be proud of. You're an artist. We'll see you back here next time in Mr. Shay's Art Room.